Hey people, not here today because you guessed it, drum roll please. Today, tomorrow, Friday is my prep for my wedding on Saturday. Crazy town. So, without further ado, we got a little thing to talk about today. First of all, thank you for finding this video. Thank you for clicking on this video. Miss Staub is your sub and she's amazing. So first of all, through all of this, if you have any questions, she did meet with me, so she does know like what's going on and she can definitely help you with this stuff if you're confused. Secondly, listen to this whole video before proceeding to the work for today, just so you're kind of clear on what to do. Third, so I'm sort of reading this from this slide here, as well as I kind of have some tabs open as well. So just kind of listen to this and then you can open this stuff up. First, really what you're doing today is you're going to be writing. You're going to be typing. You're going to be crafting a monologue. And over the past couple days, we've been watching monologues. We've been yesterday looking at a few examples of monologues. And as a group and then small group, you were not only reading the monologue for just understanding of the context, but also marking up 3 to 6 places where you see vocal and movement choices that an actor could do while performing the monologue. What I'm going to have you do is not only write your own monologue, but make those choices where you would insert movement and vocal choices. Then, when you have completed that, when you've made your choices, when you have practiced it with a partner, on Wednesday when I return, you will be performing your first monologue for moi and the class in the little theater. So, what I'd like you to do right now is to open up into Canvas, and I'll do that with you. In Canvas, you'll go to, obviously, your dashboard, and then you'll get into your drama, if you go to drama workshop dashboard. In the home page, you'll just go down, and of course, I will have put the slides for this week too if you get confused. But at the very bottom, you'll see the monologue unit. And this is where you'll have all 3 of the days that I'm gone, all 3 of the lessons, as well as this assignment, which is the only assignment thing that you are not turning in via Canvas, but just the access to the document is here. So you'll click on My First Monologue Assignment, and when you see this gray box, you open up to that. So it opens it up in a different window. This is a document that is view only, so if you would at this time please file and make a copy of this document so that you can have your own copy, and perhaps you can continue listening to me as you have your own copy up or my own copy. So what is this assignment? You are working on it today, Thursday, the following Tuesday, and then performing Wednesday. This assignment I'm just calling Understanding Monologues My First Monologue because it's your first monologue. We're doing a couple in this unit, a couple of which I will find for you and you just perform. For this first one, you're really practicing writing one, so you kind of understand the nuts and bolts of what makes a monologue, and also how best to really have an objective, a purpose when you have a monologue. So I'm just going to kind of walk you through the directions of this piece, and then you can get started on writing. So, the directions, you will first make your own copy of this document. You probably already did that. You are going to essentially be writing a 1-minute monologue. Okay, a 1-minute monologue. And just so that you can have a sneak peek, it will be on the second page of this document. I will time you in the piece, because the timing, essentially word count time, however you work it, that is how I'm judging the length of your piece. You must provide a title for your piece, a character name. It can be you, or you can make up a character name, and a brief intro to the piece that you will read before you perform it, so people kind of know the context of where you're at and who you're talking to in the piece. It can be one person you're talking to, or many people. It could be your entire family. It could be a community celebration, whatever. It could be a large group of people that you're addressing as well. Number 4, you will simply write the monologue on page 2 of this doc without any choices annotated. So you're going to spend today just simply coming up with the heart and soul of what this monologue will be about. It can be about something from your own life. It could be maybe that you come up with the context first, like, I'm going to write a monologue like my mom just yelled at me for something that was really unfair. How might I respond to that, okay? Sometimes people start with a context and then go into what they would write about. For me, sometimes that works the best because I don't exactly know. I don't want to choose like, oh, I'm going to write a really funny monologue. Well, if I choose the tone first, it might be hard to like really know what I'm going after objectively. So choose that person that you're talking to first and the objective that you want to get across to that person, and then the message in the monologue will flow. On Thursday, when writing is complete, so tomorrow you'll worry about annotating your acting choices in the margins, okay? So we'll get to that on Thursday. But essentially today, you are going to be, and I have the writing portion here in the rubric, you're going to be focusing on just the construction of that piece. So for today, I just want you to scroll down to page 2. You're going to be coming up with the title of piece, who you are, that intro, where you're at, and really what your objective is, who you're telling something to, what message is it that you're delivering, what has just happened right before you deliver this monologue. And then below, in whatever font size or font, however you want to have line breaks or paragraphs, you can use your resource to kind of look at how that's structured from past monologues. You could even Google if you want to find out other monologues. I will be, of course, putting this through a monologue, not a monologue, but I'll be putting it through the computer to make sure that it's not a monologue that exists already. This needs to be an original piece. This is the space that you will write that. So, going back to my slides, you have the entire period to work on this piece. Tomorrow you will start adding movement and vocal choices and annotating that in the piece, and you will rehearse on Tuesday. So with that, peeps, I'll see ya tomorrow virtually. Peace out.